Hello, I'm FlyLady Kat, and I'm here with a special gift for you, and that is a free Patreon video. This Patreon video is one of hundreds and hundreds that I have on my Patreon channel, A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com. And on this video, you will see that we're talking more about how we think and implement the FlyLady system into your life rather than the specifics about the FlyLady system. So I call it a mini mentoring session, and it is $5 a month if you decide that you want to enroll at Patreon and become one of my patrons. $5 a month gives you 5 videos a week, week after week, month after month. If that's something that you love, please come over and enjoy these and be part of our special group. There are no advertisements on Patreon, so you'll be able to enjoy it end to end without interruption. If you feel that you'd like to have a little bit more mentoring, maybe some personal accountability or some help, you can get one personal mentoring session a month with me for $25. That is my tier 2. That's going to give you the 25-minute mentoring session and the videos all inclusive for $25 a month. If you need more help, you can get 2 mentoring sessions a month plus the videos for $50 a month. And if you want to go all the way and really help yourself establish some great habits and get into the flow of the FlyLady system, then I recommend that you go for 4 mentorings a month, which is $100 a month, including the free videos. These are all great systems for you. If you can't join Patreon, that's fine. Do your best on the FlyLady system here on this channel. I'm sure you can, but if you do need some help, please come over and see how you like it. That's it for today. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful. Enjoy the video. Hey, I'm FlyLady Kat, and my channel is about having an organized home and a peaceful life. And today I am remaking a video that I did live earlier this week, but I accidentally deleted it and people have been asking for it. So that video was entitled, Why Resist? So let's go over the things that we talked about in that live video. I have fly babies who are coming along, and I have fly babies who watch me on these videos who resist certain things I ask them to do. And one of those things is they resist swishing their toilet. Another thing is they resist emptying their dishwasher in the morning. They resist moisturizing their skin. Some resist washing their face twice a day. Of the routines, besides laundry, I would say those are the major things that people resist. Oh, no, there's another one, and that's before bed routine, when they resist laying out their clothes for the next day. So my question to you is, why resist? Why resist? Do the things that I ask you to do because they're tried and they're true. It works. When you get up in the morning, the bed doesn't seem to be a problem. People make their bed. Yay. Okay, make your bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, put on some moisturizer, get dressed, wipe out the sink, swish the toilet bowl. Swish it. You know, I go a step further. I spray the tank and the handle and the seat and the rim and the lid, and I wipe those down with the same rag that I just used for the sink. So that's the second thing. And then swish the toilet bowl and maybe wipe the rim again. And then that rag goes into the laundry. That is a clean, shiny sink and a clean, shiny toilet for me to use all day long. Remember, all of the things we do are for you. So this is so you can have a shiny, clean toilet. I realize, I get it. It's a toilet. It's yucky. You know, it's used for going to the bathroom. Disgusting, right? But did you know that toilets have less bacteria than some places in our kitchen? That's what I've heard. So don't be grossed out. Let's just go do it. Just do it. You've got a clean handle on the toilet brush. You're going to go around the toilet brush, tap it off. I leave mine on the edge of the toilet bowl with a toilet seat over it so it'll dry out before I put it back. But, you know, however you want to do it. But just do it every day, because here's why. Would you rather use a nasty toilet or a clean toilet? When you're traveling, do you avoid certain toilets? When you're out in the city, at stores, do you avoid certain toilets? And when you're in there, if you absolutely have to use it, do you go through all kinds of exercises to make sure the seat is clean before you place yourself on it. That's because there's nothing grosser than a nasty toilet. So clean your toilet. Clean it for you. And then that way when a guest comes over and they say, can I use your bathroom? You say, absolutely. You may have more guests than ever when they find out you have a shiny toilet. Yeah. And the other thing is, if you're ever sick and you have to throw up, will you rather throw up in a nasty toilet or a clean toilet? So let's take care of it every day. Get it clean every day. And it'll look clean when you get ready to clean it. Yay, it won't gross you out. You can clean it again. It'll always be clean. All right, the next thing that people resist is putting on moisturizer. They just don't want to put on moisturizer. They don't use moisturizer. They don't use makeup. They just use goat milk soap or whatever, and those things are great. But moisturizer is something your skin needs. It is this part of your face. This is exposed all the time to the weather. In the wintertime, you can cover your body up, but this is still exposed. So you're going to need some moisturizer. I don't care what kind you use, just as long as you use something for your skin type. Some people just use coconut oil. Whatever makes you happy. Just put something on your face twice a day. It'll make you feel better. It will. And you'll look better. And you'll thank me when you're older, like me. I didn't use it either. And see, look here. Look at all this. I'm wrinkled up. I have to use stuff. I have to use moisturizers. I used Mary Kay, and it is doing a great job on my skin. For 64, it's not too bad, but I was one of those sun worshipers who didn't take care of my skin. So here I am at 64, and there's no going back. This is it. All right. So you'll thank me. If you're in your 20s, when you hit your 40s, you're going to say, thank goodness for Kat. She told me to use moisturizer and eye creams. Use an eye cream. This is the most fragile part of your skin. You don't have to use an eye cream. I'm just saying people are resistant. And while I'm talking about it, I say use an eye cream. Okay, next is they resist emptying their dishwasher in the morning. They just say, well, I'll get it when it gets full. It's not full, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you're one of those people, I want you to ask yourself a question. Are there dishes in your sink right now? Are there dishes on your counter right now? Because there's no room in the dishwasher? See, the idea of emptying the dishwasher every morning, running it at night while you're sleeping or before you go to bed, and emptying it in the morning, is that in the morning that gives you an empty dishwasher, a receptacle for dishes to go into. And if you hand wash your dishes, empty the dishes from the rack in the morning. And that way you've got an empty place to put your dishes. Wash them and put them in there. I know it's harder to wash dishes. It is. That's a fact. A dishwasher is a convenience, and you're blessed if you have one. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Find something to enjoy about it. Use some really good soap that you love the way it smells, or love the way it cleans, or whatever. But do your dishes as you use them, and empty that rack first thing in the morning. Okay. What else do people resist? They resist laying out their clothes at night. I know these things sound like just so super simple and dumb and they don't matter, but it really does matter. In the morning when your clothes are hanging up ready for you to wear and you get up, you reminded, number one, oh, I got to do my morning routine and get my clothes on. Number one. Number two, you don't have to think about what you're going to wear. And if you're in a hurry or there's an emergency, you're not going to look like you just grabbed something out of the closet and the button's missing and there's a stain on it. No, you're going to have something that looks nice that you've already previewed the night before, and it's appropriate for your activities for today. So my challenge to you is lay out your clothes, swish your toilet, empty your dishwasher, and all the other parts of the routines, including laundry, need to be done every single day, except laundry on Saturday and Sunday if you're a homemaker, and laundry on Sunday if you are a payroll flybaby. Those days are laundry-free days. Okay, that's it for today. This is a short little video on why resist and what's happening to those of you who are resisting. Have a fabulous day, and always remember that you are beautiful.